I can't believe I have a closet this big. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here. Boop.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexa Sunshine 83 right here. I truly cannot contain my excitement because we are in our new apartment and specifically my new office, which means today, as you can see from the title, is a room makeover video. This is going to be over the course of a couple of days and weeks. First up, we are going to paint this room because it's kind of like a beige color and I want it to be white, and then we will move into decorating and then actually properly moving in to this space. And I'm so excited. I'll go through my kind of decorating inspo a little bit later in the video. But yeah, first up, John and I, we gotta paint this place. But I'm very excited to take you all on the journey of making over my new space. I always see comments on room makeover videos of people doing more extreme makeovers like pea on stick flooring or gosh, building a full-on bookshelf from scratch, and people commenting like, oh my gosh, finally a room makeover video that isn't just somebody painting. And you know what? Have you ever painted? Because painting, it takes so much work. John and I were like full on sore after painting. I mean, maybe we're just like really bad at painting. I don't know, but I'm giving us some claps. After 2 long days, the room is finally white. Painting the room white has made such a big difference, and it's a really great kind of like bare, clean slate to now decorate with. When it comes to actually decorating this room, I kind of don't know what I am going to do. Obviously, I have everything that I already own, which you have already seen from the last video, me moving all that here, but I'm filming this part before I actually do that. Hopefully it went well, but I'm going to be using the stuff that I obviously own as well, and I think it perfectly aligns with what my home decor tastes are, which let me just show you a little collage of, I guess, like my home inspiration style. So think pink, maximalist, vintage as well. And honestly, I don't know. Grandma, we'll throw that in. I'm kind of not wanting to go too chaotic with actually styling this room, but it's me, so it's obviously gonna have chaos. One thing I did really want to find for this place was some sort of like shelving that wasn't too tall. I actually wanted quite a low shelf specifically for kind of that corner right there to display some of my trinkets, but even my shoes, just because I don't want to store all of my shoes in the closet. I kind of want them to be a little bit displayed, and I ended up, obviously you've been seeing this on the side, this kind of like wavy shelf that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's kind of this warm brown, and I think it'll go really good with kind of my inspiration board, and we're gonna build that right now. I'm gonna put C into A, and then D, B, B, into D, into A, yeah. I actually have another piece to add as well. Oh, it was a little heavier than I thought it was gonna be. My new light! Because there are no overhead lights, I did in fact buy a second lamp. It's a swan. How could I not say yes to this? The other furniture piece I decided to add to this new space is a new desk. My other one was falling apart. I got it when I was in college and it was very needed. And I mean, this is literally my dream desk. The design of it is everything to me. Hi, it's been 2 weeks since I filmed the last clip. In that time, we have officially moved to the new apartment, and I have not touched this room at all. I basically just put everything from my last office in the middle of the room, and I was like, I'll get to it. A lot of the stuff in the middle of the room goes into my closet, and my closet right now is very unorganized as well. I haven't tackled that yet, and so I can't really decorate anything until I deal with organizing, because this is the state of what my office looks like right now, and it desperately needs some help. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't even know where to start first. I think I just need to put everything that I know that's gonna be in the closet into the closet and kind of go from there. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Ow, my knees. Oh my God. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. There isn't a whole lot of space at the moment in my closet because a lot of the stuff in my closet is going to go on my clothing rack once I rebuild it. And so I think I'm just gonna put some stuff that I know that will be going in there that won't fit in my bathroom away, and we can pretend it doesn't exist for a little bit. Salem, oh my God. That may have made me just do more work than I needed, but now I have so much space to work with. I want to build my clothing rack because I think I want to put a lot of jackets on it, just more bulky stuff, so there's more room in my closet. I don't think you'll see the clothing rack with like filming. I mean, it's still gonna look good, but I don't really feel the need to properly curate it. Maybe. I don't know yet. Maybe I will. All right. Oopsie. Okie dokie. I'm gonna just throw stuff on the clothing rack right now, and then we'll figure it out after. I put a good amount of stuff on the clothing rack for the meantime as I'm figuring out the organizing that I want in this closet. As I said in my last video, there's definitely a good amount of space, but I don't necessarily want to fill it fully just because I want to be able to have movement to vacuum just in case of like spiders. I also want there to be gaps where there isn't clothing so I can put stuff on this ledge and also under as well, because I have those drawers that I want to put under, and these are the like crates that are full of sweaters and just different clothes that I want to be able to put on here. So I feel like I need to do that first because then I can organize the clothing around it. The closet is definitely going to be a space that I will have to do a little trial and error of organizing. As you can see, I have my crates where I couldn't really hang anything too long above because the bottom would curl up, so I could only put crop tops above it. But then I didn't want to put too much on the bottom rack because, as you can see, Salem loves my closet, and anything hung on the bottom rack, I mean, all my clothes have cat hair on it, but specifically the clothes on the bottom rack he just loves to curl up on, so it has like an extreme amount of extra cat hair. So yeah, I'm gonna need to tackle my closet more in the future with like organizing for sure. Decorating the space was weirdly challenging. I just had such a hard time making decisions, but then also feeling like I needed to buy a lot to decorate and overall just questioning myself. So I opted to decorate with what I had and figured I can always add more as time goes on, but I do still think this space turned out perfect. Alrighty, it is time for the reveal, but first, real quick, here's what the space looked like before, and now to what it looks like after. I wanted to keep this wall fairly simple because I had two big furniture pieces, my mirror and also my clothing rack that I knew was going to take up space. And also the two windows behind you get amazing morning light. I'm actually filming at the worst time to film for like lighting purposes, but it's still bright, especially compared to my previous place. But anyway, I didn't want there to be too much on this wall where when the light would come in, it would be able to kind of bounce off and fully illuminate the room. And when there's a lot of stuff, I just find that I don't know, it doesn't do that. Also, I wanted a little corner to be able to put my tripod, my light, my stool, basically stuff that I don't need when I'm not filming. Although this is quite drab, you could say, it serves a purpose, and I was really trying to be a little less chaotic and maximalist. I will say this is probably the most simple and minimal a room I've decorated has ever been. I didn't want there to be just a lot of things taking up space that didn't need to be there. And also, this is my office and filming room. And one thing I found with a lot of clutter, or not clutter, but I guess even just decorative stuff in the background, is my camera ends up focusing on it, which is just so frustrating. So in my last place, I had so much on the wall, which was beautiful, but my camera would always focus on it and I would be completely out of focus. Whereas this room is very much more focused on filming wise and the way that it looks, and makes just honestly filming myself a lot easier with like editing and that type of thing. But I may still put stuff on the wall eventually. I don't know. I am feeling still pretty indecisive about this space, and obviously make sure you subscribe so you can see how the room transforms as time goes on. And obviously when I go thrifting now, I'll be paying attention to the home decor stuff. We're literally on the first wall and I'm already yapping way too much. I love how I was just talking about being more minimal and like simple with home decor, and then you come over to my office, and I mean, I would say this is probably the most minimal and simple decorating wise, especially on the wall, that I have been. But yeah, here is my desk area. I love it. It just feels like this little like cute little corner with the, you know, stuff on the wall. I love my desk as well. I love mixing and matching different colored furniture that kind of doesn't make sense. Like my brown mirror with then this kind of like funky desk. It doesn't make sense, but that's what makes it make sense. I just love stuff that doesn't go together to then put it together. And I feel like it does that. I absolutely hate my desk chair. Really am trying to find a new desk chair that's cute yet also comfortable, because I'm spending hours and hours sitting on my butt here. When I film my like proper apartment tour in a couple of months, I will also film like an updated in it. I will show also my office with any updates that I have made with like decorating wise. I originally put my gold mirror here just to get it out of the way and to also cover up the black extension cord, but I'm kind of obsessed with it, especially because morning light comes from here. And then afternoon light comes from this window, and basically what happens is the light goes bounces off the mirror, goes to everywhere else, also hits my cute little disco ball planter. I thrifted this. Can you believe that? I thrifted this disco ball. I also just thrifted this super cute white basket ceramic planter box. Unrelated, but when I bought that ceramic little basket planter, I also thrifted, which you've already seen if you follow me on Instagram, which is AlexSunshine83, Yoda Lego clock. And I love this thing. I'm so happy I ended up thrifting it. I have not shut up about wanting to thrift a clock for my bathroom so I can look at how much time I have for a hair mask. And this little buddy, love him. Also, there is an alarm clock, and John and I tried it. It doesn't make a cool like Star Wars noise. I thought it was gonna be like Yoda's voice or like the Star Wars theme song. That would make sense. No, it's just a normal alarm clock. But he makes up for it for being so cute, and now he just stares at me when I'm in the shower. I love how this shelf has worked in this space. I just feel like this whole like section, obsessed. I mean, I was also obsessed with my little desk corner as well, but I'm obsessed with like every corner. This is gonna be what you see in all of my videos moving forward, and I have obviously the stuff from my last room that I've thrifted, and I originally thought I was gonna be able to put more shoes on it, but I didn't realize how many like big pieces I had that I needed to like store somewhere. So I may move this around in the future, but I think it works right now. On the bottom, I have all of my like non-boot shoes that I could fit down there. They are all black, and I have found that when I am filming, just I've like obviously taken examples to see what things look like in the background. It is quite dark, so I may put some like little fairy lights down there to kind of like brighten it up a little bit. I've also additionally been going back and forth about adding artwork to the wall. I don't know. Again, I don't want it to grab the focus on my camera when I'm filming, but I think if it was like two things right here, like on the side, but then if that's filled up and this isn't filled up, this is like another big blank space, then that's kind of weird. But I also need blank white walls for like filming and photo purposes, especially because then my mirror is right here, and so I can take like little photos and videos of my outfit, and it looks really nice with it being white walls in the background with nothing on them. But I don't know, I have this artwork that I've had since the room back in 2021, and I just love posters, and I love having like posters and frames just leaning. Like I kind of love it not on the wall and just kind of like being there. This section is completely blank on purpose, like I've already mentioned with like filming. And yeah, just I got a lot of doors. I got a door, and I got another door, which let's go into my closet. I have definitely filled this closet to the brim, but that's the point. That's the point of the closet, to fill it with stuff. And this may change how I organize it. Honestly, right now I basically organize it where this bottom shelf, I have all these, you know, crates with different clothing, and so I had to put like crop tops and then shorts and skirts and then my longer t-shirts and jackets, or some of the jackets, because obviously I have some other jackets out there. It's kind of color coded, kind of not color coded. On the bottom I have my sweatshirts and like sweaters and long sleeves. I love this rack. I have my skirts, my overalls, my dresses, my pants, all of that, and it just fits it so perfectly. Over here behind the door are all of my purses, bags, all of that type of stuff. And I'm obsessed with my closet. I love it. I can't believe I have a closet this big. I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. I'm still kind of figuring out filming in this new space, lighting, time of day for filming and all that. But yeah, this was my new office. This is my new office. This is my new background. I went back and forth about adding my pink checkered rug, like I had mentioned a couple of videos ago, but I kind of like it without a rug. I keep going back and forth if I'm like, if it's too bare or just bare enough. You'll have to let me know your thoughts, but I really, really love it. It's so calming in here. I know I already said it, but I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.